Hello. So it is TBR game time again. I'm gonna empty this out. And so I am filming my two TBR games simultaneously. I've already filmed and edited my roles for Becca's Bookoplathon. So for my TBR game for this month, I cannot for the life. I've started moving, and cannot for the life of me remember what I had on my TBR for this game, but I know that I failed it. So I'm just gonna add all those books on, and then I will go through and then I'll just play my game as normal, and I'll add on the other books that I have to carry over when I watch back and figure out what they are. Anyway, let's start by rolling my dice to see how many books I will be reading, or prompts I'll be choosing. Okay, nice and simple. 5. Cool. Also, I am going to make the game a little bit more interesting. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start a tally because all of the cards have different characters on them. So I'm going to add a prompt that if I get the same not the same prompt, but the same character, like at least 3 times, I have to add a book. And that tally is going to be over over multiple videos, not just in one and then it stops, because there's less chance of that. Anyway, let's shuffle these and then we'll get into it. And hopefully I can incorporate hopefully I can use some of the prompts that have been, or that incorporate some of the books that I have chosen for Bookoplathon, so that I'm not adding too many. But it's only 5, so it's not actually that bad. But anyway, let's finish shuffling these and we'll get into it. Alright. It's not the easiest to shuffle. Throw those in there. And I'll throw these at the bottom. Okay, let's start with the first one. First one is a book with dark themes. So that's a thriller or any book that has dark themes. So I'm gonna choose all my prompts first, and then I will then come back with what I've chosen for the books. Alright, and I'm not gonna shuffle after every card. I've shuffled them once. That'll do, and let's pick the next one. This is a repeat prompt. I forgot, I'm gonna take those out, and I will, just so that I don't get the same prompts, because that's kind of boring. The second one is beautiful cover. So that's any book with a beautiful cover. And I put this on Captain Hook because he is a pretty outside, but not necessarily a pretty inside. Okay, and the next one. Again, I'm not going to shuffle because that'll take too long. Next one is library book. This one's self-explanatory. It's any book that comes from the library. So I'll either borrow it from the library or it'll come from the free library. Okay, next one. I got Regina again, so I'm up to 2. With my new rule, I'm up to 2 for Regina. But this is also my 4th out of 5th card. And this is multiple POV. That's any book that has multiple points of view. Okay, and unless this is Regina again, this is my last one. It's not. And I got animal on the cover. So it's any book with an animal on the cover. So yeah, luckily my TBR game was kind to me. I mean, it makes for less fun on the game, but I will come back once I figure out what I'm going to read for all of these. Okay, and I am back with my picks. Okay, and so for a book with dark themes, I went for Ace of Spades. So I'm really sure this is it says it's a thriller, and I've heard that it is that I've heard that it is quite a dark read book, so I'm going to count that. And yeah, so that's my read for dark themes. For multiple POV, I have 50/50 by Steve Kavanaugh. I have read the last book that I read by Steve Kavanaugh, I absolutely loved. So hopefully this one will be as good. Because if it is, he might be a new favourite author. Okay, and for for a book with an animal on the cover, I have Hedge Witch by Skye McKenna. Because there is a cat behind her on the broom. Okay, so yeah, that's my count for that. Then for beautiful cover, I have All the Better to See You, because look at that cover. It's shiny and I just love it. So yeah, that definitely works for beautiful cover. And my last one for library book. At the moment I don't have, well, the books that I have brought up from the library I have read for August. And so I'm going to count this as a Scribd library book. And I'm probably going, let me just look through my Scribd library right now. And I'll note down which one I'm probably going to read. Let's go with one that also works for reading challenges I'm doing, because that would help. You know what, I'm going to go with a semi lighter hearted book, and I'm going to go for XOXO by Axio. I'll put the cover on the screen, but that will definitely fill the prompt for that. And wait, let me just, for my tally purposes, I'm going to just write it in this book. I'll just write it in this book, just so that I can start my tally of who I have. Okay. Okay. And so I've got Regina twice. I got Belle once. I got David or Charming once. I got Hook once. And is that it? Oh yeah, because I had the same character twice. So yeah, I'm not going to go back through every video and figure out who I already had, because that's going to take me too long. So I'm just going to start this new rule with the tally from now, and we'll see how it goes. And I will just bring up one thing, because I am also doing some yearly challenges like I usually am, and I've written this down. So for the TBR Knockout challenge that's run by Completely Melanie, all of this information will be linked below. I will be reading the first prompt is a book with leaves on the cover, Hedge Witch by Skye McKenna. There's trees all over this cover, so there's definitely leaves on it. So yeah, I'm going to count that. And the other one is a book with red, yellow or orange on the cover. Yeah, I think I can count Kindred for that. but if not, AJ Fickery. Yeah. Yeah, there are a couple here that fill that prompt, so that's easy. And then the other challenges are, of course, the buzzword challenge, which is run by Lala, Books Lala, and the prompt for this month, or for September, is a book with light or dark or a similar word in the title. And I do have one for that, and it crosses off another reading challenge I'm doing. Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. Yeah, so this also fills my. Yeah, this also crosses off my 12 for 12 recommends. So yeah, I'll put this on, and because I actually didn't do one in August, I'm going to do 2 of the 12 for 12 recommends, and I'm also going to do the audiobook of The Ravens by I can't remember the author, it'll be on the screen. So yeah, that'll work for that. And the last one that I have is the Read Your Bookshelf Challenge. And for September, it's to read a collection. So it's a series. I'm going to try and get these from my series continuation shelf. I'm going to go for one of my Chronicles of Narnia set. Each of these has at least 1 or 2 books in it. So I'm counting this as a collection of stories because, yeah, it's a collection because it's 2 books collected. So yeah, I'm going to count that, and I think that covers all of my prompts for. I think that covers all of what I need the prompts for. Yeah. Anyway, all of the information for this will be linked down below, and I will. Yeah, you probably would have already seen my other TBR video by this point. Anyway, I hope the game was as kind to you as it was to me, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye! Oh,